And good morning. Welcome to the last Wednesday of the month of March 2025. It is March 26th, 2025. It is National Little Red Wagon Day. Just in case you didn't know that, that's been around for like 9 years. How do you not know? Welcome as we do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time at Makers and Movers. Now, today, this was a topic that was brought up, not maybe a week or so ago, about how we can compete against those, big printers. And so, it was something that I've been working on, something that I can show how we can do it. And so, I'm really excited to bring that to you. So, if you've experienced that where you've lost bids to nationwide providers, or you've seen local people put up stores and hey, it's there, tell me in the comments and let me know what you're doing about that. So, this is your first time here or long time here. First up, go hit that like and subscribe button. Like 85% of you are not now. So, go hit that. The other thing is, I need to know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, what the weather is like in your area. Make sure to comment on below. If you are on the replay, team replay in the comments is always nice. Peach vibe. Feels like it's 30 degrees outside. Definitely not spring break, but we got stuff rocking and rolling. And then 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? So we're ordering supplies. We've got DTF and UV DTF that needs to get printed out. We've got shirts that need to be pressed. I've got a couple meetings here this afternoon, and then Wednesday is our work on the business meeting call. So if you're in our mentorship community, you can find. If you're not, you can find the link right below. But with there, we have a call from 9:30 to 10:30, and then I think we're actually going to just leave that one open the whole time for the work on your business, so it can go right into that. So that's what we got. If you're not a part of it, tell me why you're not a member yet. That's what I really want to know because I'm working on some other stuff and we can talk about that. We might talk about that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Renee, good morning. Soon to be sunny. Yeah, we're kind of sort of there. 32 on the way to 56. Water in the bottle, coffee in the cup. Numme, numme. Barb, good morning. North Central Minnesota, 33, sunny, water in the cup. 5 things. Customer calendar ad, quotes, test embroidery design, work on business, laser material testing, I love laser material testing. I need to, there's a bunch of stuff I need to start going through and just record. Morning, Barb and me. Morning. Hi, Renee, and hi, Todd from Barb. Janessa, good morning. Gray and chilly here, right? Electrolytes and water in the cup, coffee in the brewing. Electrolytes, you're not feeling the greatest? Hi, Janessa. Hi, Renee. Hi, Janessa. Hello, all from Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Already the end. Already the end of what? The end of what? What did I miss? Hey, Barb. Hey, Jerry. Radio flyer wagons. Yeah. Like, I remember, like, those were death traps. Like, get in, hold the handle, get pushed, and try and steer on that thing. They're death traps, and we're still here. Jerry says she has one, red wagons. I bet you do, Jerry. Not saying that, I wouldn't, but I think everybody has one. I think we still have one. Tim, good morning. Tim from Toledo, Ohio is 31 up on the way to 40. Tim, big plans today? What do you have rocking and rolling, Tim? Morning, Jerry. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. Hi, Tim from Barb. Hi, Chuck from Barb. Hi, Chuck and Tim from Renee. Jerry's got 45 degrees. Granola cereal in the bowl. Cinnamon tea in the cup. 45 degrees outdoors. What's it indoors? What do you keep your temp at indoors, Jerry? Barb. Hi, Janessa, Tim, Chuck, and our star. Thank you. Thank you. Really want to make me a star? Share this. Go share it. Go share it everywhere you can right now. Oh, yeah. In the March. Like, where did that go? Like, I'm looking at it. End of first quarter. End of first quarter is right here, right now, Monday. Monday will be the last day of the first quarter. How crazy is that? A friend of mine turned a minivan into a radio flyer. They read and they just put the stuff on it, or they cut the roof off. I need a little more information on this. Jeff, good morning, peeps. Chili 37 there in Northern Kentucky. Diet Coke in the bottle. 5 things today. Printing. Jeff, what'd you think of that bamboo 3D? 3DM? What the hell's the name of that? The bamboo that now has 2 heads and the other one, it has a laser in it. Where the hell did that come from? Bamboo jumping a laser thing? I'm not saying X Tool is jumping into the 3D game, but just saying, keep an eye out for stuff. I don't know about the $3,500 price tag because you could get, you can get a lot for that. So interesting enough to say the least there. And Tim said, things to do today. Tinting now, then get stuff ready to ship to a customer. Need to order a few things for a couple orders. Plus, Tesla truck to tint, and then back to work. Man, film the hell out of that because people love them and hate them. And so, the more content you can add to it, knock it out with that, Tim. My sister and I hooked up a radio flyer to a pony. We had not a good. We hooked them up to bikes, right? Remember bike, yeah. And then it would get too low, and so we had the two things happen. You had the handle come down that would catch a divot and go that way, or the string would get loose and it get caught in the wheel, and everybody would wreck, right? Right there. Jeff, hey, from Jerry. Morning, Brian and Jeff. As for insect seven, how's 36, 37? Maybe cold. 67. Hi, Jeff and Brian. Our picks inside 69-ish. Not a fan. Who is asking for a 3D printer, plotter, laser, auto pen machine for a few house payments? Well, it could be one house payment if you live in California, but exactly. I was like, two heads was enough at it, and I just think there's way more things that can go wrong with it. Way more things that can go wrong with it. Alex, morning 40s, just a ton of stuff to catch up on. Catch up. Back from the impression show. What did you think of it? Tell us all about it, Alex. What did you think of the show? Rena made it. Need to brew coffee stat. Do you have one of those fancy coffee pots that just makes it for you? I mean, that's not fancy. We got like a $15 one we can program. You just have to remember to fill it at night. That's what we got to do. And Rena, morning, Alex and Rena. And that's right, Jared. We were waiting on Rena there. That's what we were doing. Hi, Alex and Rena from Barb. Alex, do tell. That's right. Then you have to be fancy to use the entire build plate. I thought so too. I thought it was, going into it, dual heads. I'm like, oh, this is really the next step for it. For where they're at with it. I expected it to be about 1,500, maybe $2,000, and then everything else. I'm like, whoa, bamboo, slow your roll. We'll see about that. I don't know. We'll see. But man, to be an influencer, get two of those sent to you. Like that's not bad change. Not bad change at all. I do like seeing the content being put on. That's right, Jerry. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Actually, if you want to do something, go in the comments and check out all of our affiliate links and use those. Go join our mentorship community because that is officially changing up soon. You love how I put officially and soon in the same sentence there because it's it's maybe it'll happen. So let's get into it. Tim, before we get into it, maybe the 3D printer is so high because of the tariffs. No, because it's high. It's high for people in Canada. It's high for everywhere. I mean, that's like, I think with $3,500, dual heads, lasers, there's a lot to unpack with it. Just a lot. I said, I wish I could cut vinyl in smaller sections with my 3D printer. I know, Jeff, we've had this conversation for years. I just want it to be that small. In Sinica morning, spring break kiddo duty, right there with you. And it's been trash, so it's not even been like fun outside. My home was like one big summer craft camp. Love it. I joked with parents that I was going to have to handle my social media this week. I'm trying to plan stuff out. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Cindy, in there for it. So let's get into it, because we've experienced this, and I'm sure you have too. So you quote a job, you build a great connection, you get mock-ups to them, and then they ghost you. And you're like, oh, okay, what happened? Well, it's because they went with BSN, they went with First Place, or they went with some other, big name national supplier. And why did they do it? They thought it was easier. They thought it was more professional. Maybe even they thought it was cheaper. But here's the thing, is that we have strengths that they can't touch. Just plain and simple. We have things that they can't touch. And I'm going to, as I was going through this, I came up with, 5 things that that we can stop losing jobs to those national suppliers and really start winning back more of those local orders by leaning into what makes us better than them. And yes, we are better than them. We are better than them, right? I never want to say, you're better than somebody, but we are. But this is what we're going to do. And I feel that these are going to be proven things that we can do right now, and we can become that go-to printer for the schools, the businesses, organizations. And that's what we're going to work on. So one of the first things is, be faster than the big guys. I mean, because reality, speed sells, not the drug, the time. And especially for schools and teams and groups that are always running behind. Anybody have some of those? You know, most of these national suppliers are going to take 4 to 6 weeks to get their stuff, done. Well, if you can get it done in less than 4 weeks, you can move fast. That alone can close the deal for it. When we go through it, how many times have we seen this where a coach realizes that a tournament shirt wasn't done for this weekend's tournament, right? They call up BSN because that's who they've been working with. They're like, yeah, 4 to 6 weeks, we can get that out to you. And for us, what can we say? It's Monday. Hey, give me the roster of what you need. We'll have them to you by the end of the week. All right. Team gets on the field looking great. And hopefully we just earned a lifelong client and possibly even some referrals from those parents that we were able to take care of during that time. We've ran into this where, they have a PTO has emailed us in panic because things weren't handled correctly and things weren't ordered in time. And the event is in 2 weeks and their typical print supplier from a national rep can't help them because it's 2 weeks out. So what do we do? Hey, we got you. We were able to deliver the shirts in time. They look amazing. And now, this year reached out ahead of time and we got the job again. So, now we know, when their timeline is, they know what to expect. And they didn't really shop around. Yep, pricing is the same with it. Here we are with it. So in our marketing, can we market our speed clearly? Can we add fast turnaround times to it? Can we add that to, our websites, our social, our sales material? Can we offer a rush service for a premium? Because most clients will be willing and happily pay for a rush fee to avoid a disaster. Now, the next part where I've ran into it with people is that we can be way more professional and way more personal than the big guys. And what do I mean by that? Well, BASN may have this big polished system in there, but they're also pretty robotic from the people I've talked to with it. They said that the ordering process just felt cold and automated. And what are we? We're real humans. We can guide, we can customize, and most importantly, we care about them. So, when we have ran into, and when I say we in this instance, I've talked to plenty of people with this, where they've ran into somebody like Custom Ink, a local business. They want, their staff shirts, and they'll go to Custom Ink and they'll upload their logos and just cross their fingers. With us, hey, we get a walkthrough of shirt options. What's the design look like? Logo placement, a sample mock-up so they can see it. Those extras that by us being human, creates that trust. And believe me, trust wins repeat business. So we are able, by being ourselves and doing what we do, we can help them out with it. There's times where we've worked with those coaches who reorder every season. We know their team colors. We know the sizing quirks of different materials and different shirts. We know how their design needs to look on shirts and where tweaks need to be made. And we just know because we've done it long enough. Here's what to expect with it. Well, when they're ordering with these big companies, they're just a number. So they just, every time they order from, it's like, a new order for them. When we treat it like it's a relationship. I said, I always want to be somebody's print partner. I don't want to be their printer. I want to be their print partner. I want to be a partner in their business. I feel like I'm a partner in plenty of your guys' business because of either two things, the printing that we do for you, or the coaching and mentorship that we do for you. Because, we slide this in there. We do have a mentorship program. You can join that. We actually have a top tier one now that a lot of people don't even know about, that we're testing out, and it seems to be going over well. I think we're going to open it up to 10 people on that, and it's monthly one-on-one stuff. And there's already 3 spots taken. So I'm pretty excited about that. 30% of it sold out and haven't even pushed it yet. So for us, when it comes to this on relationships with them, they're never just another order, right? We can offer that hands-on help, the mock-ups, the real conversations, and that reorder support. You know, that's our edge, and we can just really lean into it. Now, another thing that I know that we do is, a lot of these national things. What are their selling points? We can do fundraiser stores, but the catch, they get a big chunk of those profits, and the teams get very little, and this is where we can win at for it. So they can run a store through one of the national providers, and they're going to get back $1 a shirt. Okay, they're going to get $1 a shirt. We run that same similar one, and we're going to give them $5 a shirt. Well, on 100 shirts, that's a $400 difference. And so when we can explain that and give them control of their pricing and their design, we become the obvious choice. If they want to make more, we can charge more. Here's our set price for it. Here's with $5 added. You want to make more? Raise the price. We can do that for you. The other thing is, on some of these national ones, pricing is locked and the payout terms are vague on it. But with us, everything is transparent. They know exactly how much they're going to earn and when. That trust will build those better relationships, and it really will get us the next referral before we even finish the job. That's what we're doing, is we're trying to continuously grow and build. So, one of the things we can do is in our pitch, our fundraising stores give back more, period. That's it. You choose the pricing and you see every dollar, and we can create a graphic showing how much more they can earn with us than over some of these other ones. So you do some research, see what they're actually making per, and can you make it more beneficial for them? So before we get on to 4 and 5, we will check in and see where we are with things. And back here, Tim says, that's like my actual M1. It has a cutter on it. Never used it, probably never will. Yep. Alex says, show was a little bigger. Not a big fan of X-Tool DTF printer. The printer is nice and small, no smell, but didn't like the print. What didn't you like about the print? There's only so much I can say. I will say that they were working on the print profiles and the print quality of it, and I have went through hundreds of feet of material to go through it with them. So we still have probably 4 to 6 weeks before it is launched. So I think that's plenty of time to get it in order. But tell me more about what you did not like about it. Kelly, good morning, everyone. Jerry, Cindy and others enjoy those kids being home and young. Soon, house will be way too quiet. Not ours. I don't think ours will ever be too quiet because I just have that feeling it won't be. Morning, Kelly. Hi, Kelly from Barb. Alex says, bought Wilcom, bought Express Screens, mid-size screen making machine. Mandira buy 100 and 100 and thread get 20. Talk to a consultant to lock my business down. Ooh. Who did you talk to on that consultant side of it? I'm interested to know. Send me a message, Alex. Let me know who you talked to and what it was for them, because I just want to know. Why will come over the new program from John Deere, Alex? Just curious. Jerry, personally, I would hold off on the John Deere one for a few months to get the bugs out. Bugs are fun. I thought about that, Barb. All the specials are off 4-4. Food for thought to me. That is true. Sorry, Dad. Quite a few DTFs, and because of the cheap DSDs, my hips and feet are killing me. No carpet in the aisles. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think is there one that has carpet in the aisles? Yeah, I guess some do roll it up. Yeah, because I was going through that, and I remember being at shows and tearing them down and carpet getting pulled off the floor. And good morning, Cherry and Barb. Okay, back at it. So number 4, we can be that local printer that they brag about. We're in town. We're going to the games. We're attending the events. We sponsor their raffles. The big companies, they don't even know what state you're in. They don't know when we say Quad Cities, and we say, hey, they don't realize that there's 5 here. Well, you're Quad, that's 4. There's 5. I know, but that's one of the things. Being local is the selling point. We just have to remind them. We wear our brand stuff to the school games. We support the booster clubs. People see you around town, and when someone's asking, who does your shirts, they point to us. BSN's never there. There's not a rep going around doing that stuff. We are, and that visibility will drive the trust and loyalty for it. When they order from the big things, from the big places, that money disappears. When they order from us, those dollars stay local. So when they work with us, it supports, a local family. It supports our small town. You know, it supports us. And that feels good. That emotional connection often matters more than a dollar price difference. And we don't ever shop on price. If we lose a job over a dollar, we lose a job over a dollar. But you can be damn well guaranteed that when one of the school's organizations reaches out just about printing or about um, donating, a product, gift certificate, something to a raffle, I ask them who does their printing for them. And if it's a national chain, I tell them to call them. If it's somebody local, great. I don't have a problem with that. If it's a national chain, call them and see what they can do for you. So at the end of it, what can we do? Maybe on our marketing stuff. Hey, we're your neighbor. We're not a call center. We can share events, that we support. We can wear the logos of them proudly. Being local is our superpower, and so we need to make sure that people feel it. And then, the biggest thing is saying yes when the big guys say no. A lot of the national suppliers are very rigid in what they have. You have these products to choose from. Here's the logos that you can do that, and there's no exception to it. They have a system in place, and that's it. They don't step outside of that system with it. With us, we're pretty flexible, so we can do what's needed to get those deals closed. Now, how many times have you ran into a player joins mid-season, and national suppliers gonna be like, one shirt, no thanks. Us, yeah, we can help you out with that. We can run that one-off jersey for them. We can save the coach's sanity. We can gain the loyalty for life. Those small jobs from that big job really matter. The other thing is when it comes to what kind of stuff we can do. The custom merch can really, break the mold of what's out there. School wants, foil lettering. You know, a an organization wants, a shirt with each employee's name. A lot of these big ones are going to say not available. We don't do specialty stuff like that. We don't do individualized personalization, or if they do, it's a huge cost for them. For us, absolutely, we mock it up today for you, so we can turn requests into revenue while the others, turn them away. So, so market your flexibility. Customer request welcome. Need something weird, fast, unique? Let's talk. Let them know that you can pivot and solve their problems for them. So, as we get into this and we finish up here, we're coming to the end. Here's the truth: is you don't have to be the cheapest or the biggest to win. You just have to show why you're the better choice. So, how are you the better choice? Faster turnaround, personalized service, higher fundraising profits, community connection, and flexibility, and the flexible and customer friendly approach to it. Remember, you're just not a maker, you're just not a printer, you're a partner to them. Big suppliers can't compete with that. So tell me, what do you think of that? What can you pull from this? Does it make sense? Am I completely off my rock on it? This is where I need you to tell me what you thought of that as we come to the end today. Remember, you can find all of our links down below in the description, so please make sure to go check those out for it. And Alex had talked to my buddy Stan. Stan's a good guy. I was actually on a call with Stan not too long ago about our spiritware program, so very nice. Um, Jerry, I will be sticking with Wilcom. That's what Barb has to say. Jerry says personal touch matters to some. Others only want that extra 50 cents in their pocket. Yeah, and if that's it, they're just not your client. That's all. For today's class, it's how can I help you, not how can I sell you. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Good direction in your head. Right? And maybe that's a good topic. I'm going back to that. That might be a good topic to. I'm going to write that down. So that way I have that. How can I help you, not how can I sell you? I think that's a good topic to discuss there, Alex. Barb, I appreciate your input. Just wondered why Alex made his choice, because he did. Uh, Alex says, I'm 35 years in this. With screen printing and plastisol transfers, DTF feels real bad and plastically glued to a shirt. And I think it has, and I think with that, it all comes down to it. I've seen really good screen printing. I've seen really bad screen printing. You can make great and bad with the tools that you have. a lot of their end. There's their first forte into something like this, and we're going through it. I will tell you that. Oh, and Cindy says, "OMG customization! Todd had a glitter option for my Little Mermaid cast shirts, and they went nuts for it. Ooh, I love it. It's about the time of year, isn't it, Cindy? It's about time of year to break out some more glitter for some more productions. I think so." And Jerry says, "Partner is such a great word. I believe I shall borrow it." Yes, you shall. And I think I might go into a little more depth in that. It's like I said, between Alex's one and this one, I think I might one on how we can become more of the partner instead of that. It could be a good topic for Friday. But with that, I will say that Tuesday with Todd is coming back probably next month. Um, I don't know if it's going to be live. Hell, I don't even know if it's going to be on Tuesday. But if I can do some basic stuff, 8 to 10 minute video, I can film it all. My goal is I have a lot of laser stuff that is on the shelf that needs to get done for samples and things. So I just need to talk about the process that I'm doing to it, record it, show it off, and then I can try my best to edit that or send it off to an editor. But that is coming back for there. Those will be at night. Other things coming up. We do have some more coaching mentorship that's coming. It's been working out well for that. We're working on some marketing things for people. We're working on, if you're in our mentorship community, doing monthly content creation calendars for you. There's a lot of stuff in the back end that I've been working on in my mentorship community, my mentor, and that's what we're pushing for. So I got to figure out. We got three things to lean into. We got the retail side, the wholesale side, and the coaching side. So retail side, print side, those are okay. I really need to step up on one of this. So that's what we're gonna do. You got it, Jerry. Remember, you know how you can help. You can always share and care. Make sure check all the links in the description. Channel loves when you do that. Doesn't give us a whole lot of pennies, but those pennies do add up. So we do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So until next time, peace, love, press on. We will see you then.